You find yourself awake at night, troubled by one particular issue. She's distancing herself, and it's making you feel anxious. I understand completely. You're checking your phone every few minutes, questioning why she hasn't replied, and replaying every interaction in your mind. But here's something few will tell you. Pursuing her, fixating on her, and needing her approval is precisely what causes her to pull away. In this video from Love Stoic, I'm going to share the unfiltered reality, insights that your friends might shy away from and that society often overlooks. This advice has the power to transform your life if you put it into practice. So buckle up, because by the time we finish, you'll learn how to approach any woman who withdraws with the self-assurance and strength that leaves her wanting more. Navigating relationships can be harsh, especially when it seems like she's slipping through your fingers. Whether it's the unexpected silence, the distant messages, or her constant busyness, it can be frustrating. However, here's the twist. Your instinct may be to panic, intensify your efforts, pursue her relentlessly, and demand clarity. You might think, if I just show her how much I care, she'll return. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Today I'm going to outline 12 key behaviors you should adopt when she begins to withdraw. These are not random suggestions. They are proven, practical strategies grounded in one of history's most enduring philosophies, Stoicism. This isn't about playing mind games, it's about taking charge of your life, remaining emotionally resilient, and evolving into a man who doesn't need to chase anyone, as you are aware of your own worth. Before we get into it, if this video resonates with you, please consider supporting Love Stoic. You can become a channel member or simply hit that subscribe button. Every contribution helps us keep producing content that can reach more men like you who require this guidance. Let's ensure no man feels confused or desperate when faced with a woman pulling away. Now, let's get started. Firstly, stop overreacting. Listen, the moment she begins to distance herself, your mind will scream that something is amiss and that you need to fix it immediately. But the reality is, overreacting is the worst response you can have. Desperation is palpable. The more you panic, the more she will perceive that she has the upper hand, while you appear needy. You must suppress that urge to resolve issues instantly. Women do not seek a man who constantly craves their approval or attention. They desire someone who remains composed under stress, capable of staying grounded when things get tricky. Consider this. Would you be attracted to a woman who loses her cool the instant you don't reply to a text? Exactly. Stay composed, take a deep breath, and detach from the outcome. This is where your true power lies, because if you can remain calm, cool, and collected, you will stand out from every other man she has ever dated. Most men lose their composure when faced with challenges. They enter panic mode and begin to cling to her, believing that being more present and attentive will resolve everything. It won't. In fact, overreacting indicates that you are not the stable, confident man she believed you to be. It shouts, "I'm insecure. I don't know how to navigate this situation." If you continuously text her, call her, or try to figure out why she's pulling away, you're placing her on a pedestal. She will begin to see you as someone lacking emotional stability, and that's when her interest starts to decrease. Instead, you need to do the opposite. Grant her space, maintain your calm, exude confidence, and allow her to approach you. This doesn't imply that you should ignore her. It means you should cease pursuing her for answers or affirmation. When you adopt this approach, you will astonish her. She'll wonder, why isn't he panicking? Why isn't he pursuing me? That's the moment she starts to think about you again. Secondly, refrain from pursuing her. Chasing her will only cause her to retreat even more. Pursuing her signals that you are fearful of losing her, and when a woman senses that you are afraid, it's game over. She will lose interest because you have relinquished all the power. I understand your thoughts, but if I don't pursue her, won't she simply forget me? No, she won't. In fact, allowing her space and refraining from chasing is the only way to bring her back. Women are attracted to men who are secure in themselves and don't constantly seek validation. When she senses that you are not reliant on her, she begins to wonder, why isn't he pursuing me? That curiosity is what will draw her back. Therefore, resist the temptation to bombard her with messages. Allow her to experience your absence. Pursuing her is one of the least effective things you can do when she starts to withdraw. It demonstrates a lack of respect for her space and conveys that you are desperate for her attention. Here's the truth. Women do not want to feel as if they are being chased out of fear. They want to be with a man who is so confident in himself that he has no need to pursue anyone. Most guys misinterpret this concept. They believe that by overwhelming her with attention, she will suddenly recognize her significance in their lives. But the reality is that chasing her only pushes her further away, as it makes her feel smothered. You cannot compel someone to desire your company by inundating them with attention. In fact, the opposite occurs. Women appreciate a sense of mystery. When she doesn't hear from you for a while, she starts to contemplate what you're up to. She begins to think about you again, and that's when her interest begins to reignite. The key is to create that space for her to miss you. Thirdly, prioritize yourself. Here's a hard truth. When a woman pulls away, it's often because she notices that she's become the focal point of your existence, and that's a significant turn-off. Women are drawn to men who have purpose, who are motivated by something greater than the relationship itself. You must concentrate on yourself. Hit the gym, embark on a new project, immerse yourself in your career, whatever it may be, invest in your growth. Not only will this enhance your self-esteem, but it will also change how she perceives you. Women are attracted to men who lead independent lives. When she observes you advancing without her, she will start to reconsider her choice to step back. Let me clarify something. Your life should not center around any single individual. When you elevate her to the center of your universe, she starts to feel the burden of being responsible for your happiness, and that's a weight nobody wants to bear. It's suffocating. Instead, you need to redirect that energy toward yourself. Women find men who are on a mission attractive, men who have ambitions, interests, and hobbies that don't hinge on anyone else. Whether it's your fitness, career, or personal growth, now is the time to focus on those aspects. Not only will this enhance your attractiveness, but it will also provide you with the confidence and self-respect needed to navigate any situation with grace. When you concentrate on yourself, something remarkable occurs. You evolve into the best version of yourself, and that's when you naturally attract people into your life. However, there's a catch. You must do it for your own sake, not merely to win her back. If your motivation is solely to catch her attention, it's still a form of pursuit. True transformation stems from within, and when you are genuinely leveling up your life for your own benefit, the right individuals will take notice. Fourthly, embrace detachment. This may be the most challenging aspect to master, but it's essential. You must detach from the results. Most men become fixated on controlling the situation. They want to know the direction of the relationship, what she's thinking and what she's doing. However, here's the truth. Attempting to control her is a futile endeavor. When you detach, you communicate that you're okay either way. If she returns, that's wonderful. If she doesn't, that's perfectly fine too. This doesn't mean you stop caring. It signifies that you are confident enough in yourself to understand that her withdrawal does not determine your value. Detachment isn't about being indifferent. It's about recognizing that you cannot control anyone else's actions, only your response to those actions. The moment you relinquish the need to control her, you liberate yourself from the emotional turbulence. You stop trying to fix every minor detail and instead focus on what truly matters, your peace of mind. Most men fail to recognize that detachment is incredibly appealing. When she notices that you're not panicking or clinging to her, she starts to view you through a new lens. She'll wonder why you are so composed and in control, and that's when the power dynamics shift back in your favor. This doesn't mean you should become cold or indifferent. Detachment is about releasing the need to control outcomes and accepting whatever happens. When you adopt this mindset, you become unstoppable. Fifthly, reframe the situation. The next time she pulls away, instead of asking yourself what you did wrong or how you can win her back, try this. Reframe it. View it as a chance, an opportunity to demonstrate to both her and yourself that you don't require her validation to feel good about who you are. Ask yourself what lessons can be drawn from this experience or how you can grow. When you change your perspective from desperation to growth, you immediately regain control of your life. You are no longer reacting to her behavior, you are steering your own course. That's empowering. Reframing the situation is one of the most potent tools in your arsenal. Instead of perceiving her withdrawal as a rejection, see it as a chance for personal development. This isn't merely about winning her back. It's about evolving into a better version of yourself. When you start viewing obstacles as opportunities, you take control of the narrative. Every setback is a chance to learn something new about yourself. Perhaps this is a moment to enhance your communication skills, or maybe it's an opportunity to delve into personal growth. Whatever it is, seize this time to elevate yourself. When you reframe the situation, you reclaim power over her actions and place it back in your hands. Sixthly, maintain a balanced perspective. Avoid placing her on a pedestal. I understand she appears flawless, and you may feel she's the best thing that's ever happened to you, but let me clarify, she's not. She's just another person with her own imperfections, insecurities, and struggles, just like you. The issue arises when you elevate her above yourself. You hand her all the power. Here's a hard truth. Nobody, especially women, wants to be idolized. They seek a partner, not a follower. So, cease viewing her as the one. Instead, regard her as just another person you're getting to know. Keep things in perspective. This way, if she pulls away, it won't seem catastrophic. It will simply be another hurdle to navigate. Placing someone on a pedestal is a guaranteed way to jeopardize any chance of a balanced relationship. When you idolize her, you essentially say, "You're superior to me, and I'm fortunate to have you." When a woman feels like she's the prize and you're merely grateful to be around, the dynamic changes. Women don't want to be worshipped. They desire to be with someone who regards them as an equal, someone who values himself just as much as he values her. When you maintain a balanced perspective, you showcase your confidence in who you are, and that is incredibly attractive. Seventhly, grant her space. You may have heard this before, but I cannot emphasize it enough. Allow her space. When she withdraws, your instinct will be to close the distance, but trust me, the more you pursue her, the more constrained she will feel. Women need time to miss you. If you provide her with the freedom to contemplate, she will start to question why you aren't chasing her, and that intrigue will draw her back. However, here's the catch. You must be comfortable with giving her that space, even if it means she doesn't return. That's where your true strength lies. Allowing her space is one of the most impactful moves you can make, but it's also one of the most challenging. When she pulls away, everything within you will urge you to bridge that distance. You'll want to reach out, mend things, and ensure she remembers you. But the truth is, the more space you allow her, the more likely she is to return. Women require time to sort through their emotions. When you grant her that time, she'll begin to wonder what you're up to. She'll miss you. But patience is key. The worst thing you can do is panic and start chasing her. Let her initiate contact. If she's genuinely interested, she will come back. Eighthly, concentrate on your purpose. This is likely the most critical point on this list. You must have a purpose. Women are drawn to men who possess a mission in life, something they are passionate about that doesn't revolve around her. When she pulls away, it's the ideal moment to delve deeply into your purpose, whether it's your career, health, or hobbies. Whatever motivates you, immerse yourself in it. Not only will this boost your attractiveness, but it will also enhance your self-esteem. Purpose empowers you. Your purpose is what drives you, what inspires you to rise each morning, and what gives your life significance. When you focus on your purpose, you cease to worry about whether or not she will return. You become so engaged in your own life that her withdrawal feels insignificant. Women are attracted to men who are passionate about something greater than the relationship. When you concentrate on your purpose, you exude confidence, and that is magnetic. So, utilize this time to commit fully to your goals. Whether it's your career, fitness, or hobbies, dive in wholeheartedly. Not only will this enhance your appeal, but it will also provide you with a sense of fulfillment that is independent of anyone else. Ninthly, cultivate emotional control. This is where most men falter. They lose their grip on their emotions when she withdraws. They panic, bombard her with messages, asking what's wrong, and plead for her to return. This screams insecurity. You need to cultivate emotional control. This means remaining composed, even when circumstances don't favor you. Women are attracted to men who can manage their emotions, who aren't shaken by every little setback. So, the next time she pulls away, maintain your cool. Don't let her see you falter. Mastering emotional control is one of the most vital attributes you can develop, not just in relationships, but in life as well. When you can regulate your emotions, you become unshakable. Regardless of what occurs, you remain calm, composed, and in command. Women are drawn to men who can maintain their composure under pressure. If you frequently lose your cool, she will view you as someone who struggles to handle life's challenges. However, if you stay calm, even during tough times, she will respect you more. Emotional control involves being the steadfast presence amidst the storm. When you master your emotions, you can manage any situation. Tenthly, communicate, but don't overdo it. I'm not suggesting that you should become completely silent. Communication is essential. However, it's important that you communicate purposefully, not out of desperation. If you're texting her every hour, inquiring about her whereabouts or why she hasn't responded, you come off as needy. Instead, keep your messages brief, confident, and to the point. Show her that you're still interested, but that you won't plead for her attention. Striking a balance between expressing interest and retaining your dignity will keep her intrigued. When you do communicate, ensure it comes from a place of confidence, not neediness. Women can detect desperation from a distance, and it's a significant turn-off. Keep your messages light-hearted, engaging, and concise. Demonstrate your interest, but do not depend on her response to feel good about yourself. The key here is to maintain balance. You don't want to vanish entirely, but you also don't want to overwhelm her with messages every hour. Discover that middle ground where you express interest without chasing her. That's the sweet spot where attraction flourishes. 11th, avoid taking it personally. This is a tough pill to swallow, but it's vital. Don't take it personally when a woman pulls away. It's easy to assume that you must have done something wrong or that you're not good enough, but that's rarely the truth. Most of the time, her actions have little to do with you. She may be grappling with her own issues, insecurities, or perhaps she's simply not ready for something serious. Whatever the reason, don't let it dictate your self-worth. You are enough, with or without her. Taking things personally is a guaranteed route to diminishing your self-esteem. When she withdraws, it's natural to think, "What did I do wrong?" But the reality is that her behavior usually reflects her own struggles, not yours. Women withdraw for various reasons, and most of the time, it has nothing to do with you. She may be facing her own insecurities or just needs some time to sort through her thoughts. Regardless of the reason, don't take it personally. You are enough, irrespective of her actions. 12th, be prepared to walk away. Finally, and this is the hardest yet most empowering step, be ready to walk away. I'm not suggesting you should abandon ship at the first sign of difficulties, but you must be willing to leave if she doesn't treat you with the respect you deserve. Here's the truth. The person who is willing to walk away holds the power. If she knows you aren't afraid to leave, she will respect you more. And if she doesn't return, that's okay. You're better off seeking someone who values you for who you are. Being prepared to walk away is the ultimate sign of confidence. It shows her that you're not scared of losing her, that you hold yourself in high regard, even if it means stepping away from something that doesn't serve you. That's immensely attractive. When you're willing to walk away, you regain the power. You're no longer at her mercy. You're in command, and that's when the dynamic shifts to your advantage. So, if she fails to treat you with the respect you deserve, be ready to walk. It's the most potent move you can make. Here's the bottom line. Women pulling away is a natural aspect of dating, but how you respond makes all the difference. You need to stop panicking, stop chasing, and start investing in yourself. Become the man who exudes confidence, who recognizes his worth, and who isn't afraid to walk away if things don't pan out. Trust me, when you start embodying these principles, not only will women be attracted to you, but you will also feel more confident in yourself. And remember, this isn't solely about winning her back. It's about evolving into the best version of yourself. Whether she returns or not, you are in charge of your life, and no woman can undermine that. If this video has helped you, please consider supporting Love Stoic by becoming a member or simply clicking that subscribe button. Every contribution enables us to continue creating valuable content for men who need it. Let's keep progressing, elevating ourselves, and ensuring that no man has to face these challenges alone. Use that rejection as motivation to become an even better version of yourself. Because the reality is, the woman who turns you down today will be pursuing you tomorrow if you rise above and continue to improve. The most effective revenge against rejection is success. Success across every facet of your life. When she witnesses you thriving, evolving, and surrounded by other high-value women, she will regret ever letting you go. Point 9. Become her emotional anchor. Women are emotional beings, constantly navigating through peaks and troughs, drama, and tumultuous feelings. If you aim to be irreplaceable in her life, you must stop engaging in that chaos and become the calm she seeks. Most men make the error of reacting to a woman's emotional fluctuations. They attempt to rectify her issues, match her energy, or worse, become emotional themselves. That's precisely what you should avoid. You are not meant to ride her emotional roller coaster. You are meant to anchor it. Here's the harsh reality. Women will always seek the man who stays steady amidst the storm. Why? Because women require stability in a world where their emotions often fluctuate. When you do not respond to her mood swings, when you do not allow her drama to pull you into chaos, you become the man she can depend on. Consider this. Every other guy is bombarding her with messages, overreacting, becoming needy, or worse, developing insecurities when she exhibits emotional behavior. But not you. You remain grounded, unshaken, and undeterred. That is your strength. When she is spiraling, you stay composed. You are the man who remains firm, who is unaffected by her emotional tides. And trust me, that is what makes you distinctive. Once she realizes she can rely on you for stability, you become irreplaceable. Every storm she endures will lead her back to you, and that's how you establish yourself as the anchor in her life, not just another guy lost amidst the waves. Point 10. The principle of scarcity. Here's the stark truth. The more accessible you are, the less she values you. This is a harsh truth, but one you must accept if you wish to genuinely become her priority. Reflect on this. If she knows you will always be there, regardless, why would she feel any urgency to prioritize you? Why would she strive for your attention when you are always so willing to provide it for free? Women are inherently attracted to men who have dynamic lives, men who are not merely waiting around for her to reach out. If you are always responding to her texts within moments, dropping everything to see her, you are signaling to her that your time is not valuable. And if your time doesn't hold value to you, why should it to her? You need to cultivate scarcity regarding your availability. Stop being at her beck and call. Stop making yourself so easily accessible, so easily predictable. When you are perpetually available, you are not just extinguishing attraction. You are conveying that you lack anything more significant happening in your life, and that is the last quality a high-value woman seeks in a man. Contemplate the men who achieve the most success with women. They are occupied, they have purpose, goals, ambition, and women must fit into their lives, not vice versa. When you are less available, she must exert more effort to gain your attention. She starts to wonder what you're up to, why you're not constantly around, and that's when she begins to prioritize you. It's about altering the dynamic so that she invests more in you. Scarcity creates demand, and that demand renders you irreplaceable. The conclusion is this: if you want to be her priority, stop behaving like an option. Stop giving away your time, energy, and attention to women who do not appreciate you. Begin respecting yourself, establishing boundaries, and leading a life on your own terms. When you embrace the Stoic mindset, cease reacting to her games, start valuing your time, and demand reciprocity, you become the man she cannot afford to lose. You become the man she prioritizes. And remember, this is not about playing games or manipulating her emotions. It's about evolving into the best version of yourself. It's about mastering your emotions, regulating your time, and living a life so fulfilling that she is eager to be a part of it. If you found value in this video, hit that subscribe button and join our channel memberships if you can. Your support enables us to continue creating high-quality content and making it available to as many men as possible. Let's disseminate this message to more men who need to hear it. Subscribe, like, and share to keep this discussion alive and assist more men in becoming the priority they rightfully deserve to be.